Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Rose and I'm on a debt-free journey. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my family's spending plan for the month of March. I'll walk you through our budgeting categories and how we plan to manage our finances for the month, making sure that every dollar that comes in is accounted for and we get the most value for every dollar. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to be doing is to go through our expected income for the month of March. For rollover, I'm leaving that blank. For our main income, I am budgeting $6,500. For family contribution, $650. For other income, I filed our tax return recently, so I'm expecting to get $3241.65. For cash rewards, I have two cashback rewards. One is a reward certificate from Costco, which is $149.55. And another is my cashback rewards from my debit card, which is $30. So the cashback rewards comes in on the first of each month, and that will automatically be transferred into my savings for my unexpected non-emergency fund. For the cash rewards from Costco, that is going to go towards grocery, and then a portion of the cash that I'll be budgeting for groceries will go towards paying the Costco membership. All right, because the Costco rewards for $149.55 is just a certificate that I can use at Costco. All right, so the total cash reward is going to be $179.55. Extra income 3 is going to be 0. All right, so we're working with $10,571.20 for the month of March. All right, so let us go into the savings and reserve category. All right, so for emergency fund, I am not going to put any money for emergency fund. Once the tax return comes in, I will do a separate video to allocate so you can see how I'm allocating that income. So what I'm going to do is to just put the 3,241.65 right here in sinking funds, and then I'll be able, when I do the video, I'll distribute it. For an unexpected non-emergency fund, that's going to be the $30 I mentioned earlier. So the total that's going towards savings and reserve is $3,271.65. So let us move over into fixed expenses. Let's start with rent. And my rent is $2,433.90. That includes the fee to pay the rent, the monthly rent, and or smart home fee. All right. For water, trash, and sewer, I am going to budget $200 based on the amount that the bill. No, for water, trash, and sewer, I have the bill here that's due on March 5th. So let me just grab that quickly. For water, trash, and sewer, I'm going to budget $190. Not too far off from the $200 anyway. So that's the bill for $180, and then there's a fee to pay the bill. All right, so I'm just going to round it up to $190. And for security, my security bill is $77 and change. I'm going to budget $78. For auto and renters insurance, I'm going to budget auto and renters insurance. Where did I write that? For auto and renters insurance, we are setting aside $180 for that. For cell phone, we are allocating $290. For internet, we're allocating $70.25. For electricity, we are going to be allocating $95. For gas, we're going to be allocating $190. And we are not setting aside anything for life insurance. All right, so let us go into the variable expenses. Okay, groceries, I am going to budget $300 for the month. I'm trying to see how best we can get by with $300 for the month, which I think is going to be doable based on what I already have. All right, for fuel, this is so unpredictable. I'm going to be budgeting $150 for fuel. For personal care, I am on a no spend because you already know the situation. So all these other items that are not necessities are going to be 0. For variable expenses, I am allocating $450. All right, so let us move into my debt section. For auto loan number one, that's $488.08. For auto loan number two, that is $461 for 61.88. For personal loan number one, that's $1,240.74. For personal loan number two, that's $766.32. And for credit cards, we are budgeting $450 for credit cards. All right, I'm not putting any money in extra debt payment because you already know, based on the last video, that I'm not going to be doing any extra debt payment. I'm just going to be saving, building up that emergency fund. Okay. Debts, allocating $3,407.02. All right, let's move on to the miscellaneous section. And I am already over the budget. So let's see. For miscellaneous, which is going to be my subscriptions, that's going to be $27. All right, so we are over the budget by, let me go back here. Okay, we're over the budget by $311.62. However, I am not going to be too worried about that because there is rollover from the budgeting period that I'm currently in. I'm just not exactly sure as to the specific amount that is going to be left over. So once I close that budget, then I'll be able to see how much I can move over into this budget. So once I'm doing the budget by paycheck, which is going to be the next video coming up, you'll see how much I'm moving over into that budget. I know it's going to be needed in this paycheck budget coming up because in this one is where I have the bulk of the payments coming out because I have to pay rent on the 1st. All right, so let us just review the categories that I have. Okay, total income that I'm expecting for the month is $10,571.20. Savings and reserves, that's gonna be getting $3,271.65. For fixed expenses, that's gonna be $3,727.15. For variable expenses, that's $450. And for debts, I'm budgeting $3,407.02. For miscellaneous, it's $27. So total expenses is going to be $7,611.17. Total savings is again $3,271.65. So that gives me a total of $10,882.82, which puts me over the amount that I'm allocating for all the money that's coming in for the budgeting period that is going to start February 28th and ending on March 30th. But like I said, I'll be rolling over some money from this current budget period that I'm in now into this period. I'm not exactly sure how much is left over. All right. So that's it for my budgeting for the month of March, how we plan to spend what we have and how we plan to really get by for the month of March. There's something that I want to share with you guys though. So in my video that I spoke about job cuts and all of that, and I mentioned that I am applying for jobs. So I do have an interview coming up in a couple of days. So please cover me in prayer that this opportunity will come through. If it's meant to be for me, it will come through. It's going to be a part-time position, but it's something that can supplement the income. All right. So please send up a word of prayer for me. Hopefully it will come through. All right. So that's it for our spending plan for March 2025. I hope that this gives you some idea for your own budgeting journey if you are new, and even if you are experienced, and if anything that I spoke about that you could implement in your plan as well. All right, so if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that I'll be putting out, and or just to follow me along my journey, just to support me along journey of becoming debt free, which is a very stressful journey, but it's one that I'm definitely learning. And hopefully, you can join and learn with me, or just to offer your advice wherever you see that I need it. All right. So please leave a comment below with any questions or suggestion that you have. And if you have a topic that you want me to speak about, please leave that in the comment as well. All right. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.